G'day. Well, me again, your friendly neighbourhood dirt doctor. Since our last video, I've been trying to think of what I could do that would bring a bit of value, be a bit helpful for you. So I thought today I'd go through the story of the magic box. Sounds a bit silly, but I have it on good authority that this actually happened, although I haven't been able to verify that. Basically, the story goes that many decades ago now, there was a con man going around a dairying area in Victoria, putting ads in local papers that said for $1,000 you can get guaranteed 20% increase in pasture productivity. Now the local Department of Ag decided, well, something's got to be done about this. And so they went out and tracked down some of the farmers who'd been conned out of their $1,000. But then they found that to a man, every one of them had a big smile on his face and said it was the best $1,000 they'd ever spent. Well, what did you get for your money, they said. Oh, well, I got a magic box. Now, okay, this isn't one of them. They were reportedly little black boxes with a red button on top, and this is a monument grade prop with a bottle cap on top. So, but you get the idea. So they said, okay, well, what do you do with this? How does this improve pasture productivity? And the farmer said, well, the instructions came with it and said, take your magic box to the first paddock you come to when you leave the house, go out into the centre of that paddock and make sure it's the centre, not just somewhere in the middle. Put your magic box on the ground, press the button and wait for 10 minutes. You also had to make sure you timed it so it was exactly 10 minutes. 9 wasn't good enough, 13 too much. And when you've done that, pick up your magic box and repeat the process in every paddock on the farm. And do this once a week on the same day every week for 9 weeks. And the department boffins went, well, hang on a sec, it's an empty box, there's nothing in it, how can it possibly do this? And the farmer said, well, you can go and have a look. The farm's looking better than it ever has. Which they did, and they found out that yes, they'd gotten at least 20% increase in pasture productivity, and some farmers got 30, even 40% increase. So they did a bit more looking into this, and what they found was quite interesting. Basically, farmers took their magic box and put it on the ground, pressed the button and waited 10 minutes, and did that in every paddock in the farm for, at least 9 weeks. But while it was there, sitting on the ground, and they were waiting for the 10 minutes to elapse, they'd be standing around going, crikey, no wonder I can't keep the animals in this paddock. Look at the hole in that fence, I better fix it. Oh, hang on, look at all these weed seedlings coming up. I better do something about that. Wow, there's a lot of feed in this paddock. I better put the animals in here next. And that was all it took to increase pasture productivity. Just getting out into the paddock and spending 10 minutes seeing what's actually happening and taking action. Furthermore, they found that those who had achieved 30 and 40% actually took a notebook with them and wrote these things down so they didn't forget. As a former employer of mine used to like to say, a dull pencil is always better than a sharp mind. So that's the story of the magic box. I've told that to a number of people over the years, and I had a lot of comments come back about how useful they found it. I've also seen how it's worked in a number of different situations: potatoes, strawberries, asparagus, where something has managed to get the grower to go out into his paddock and spend time in amongst his crop so that he began to see what was going on and learned to understand what needed to be done. It's a very simple thing, but it's amazing the effect it can have. And so, give it a try. Just go out and spend 10 minutes in every paddock. See what happens. I hope you find this useful, and let me know what sort of results you get. If you had any questions or you want to make some comments, please go to my website, AussieDirtDoctor.com, and drop me an email. Talk to you again soon. Bye.